Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron, New Life Church, Albany, Georgia. I hope you're having a great day in Jesus. New book by one of my favorite authors, Craig Evans, a scholar par excellence, also very conservative in a lot of ways. Now, what goes for conservative? Obviously, 20 years ago, this would have been considered liberal with the Hegelian dialectic going on. But what he basically does is he just enters the realm of scholarship and says, we'll do everything the way scholars say it should be done. And what do we come up with? And a lot of the evidences are very surprising, I think. And so this is published by Hendrickson Publishing. His evidences for Jesus and the gospel, I think I've done some reviews on those. I'm almost sure I have here. Just outstanding. So a book like this, I mean, I may just read it from cover to cover. Usually I use it for research. I'll look at different things, subject matter in the back in the index or in the front in the table of contents, and go from there, what I'm looking for. I did want to show you, it does have decorative headbands and tailbands, exquisitely printed. Just couldn't have been printed any better. And it's raised lettering. It's just really nice. Whoever their design team is at Hendrickson. I think I've been saying the Hendrickson brothers started the Hendrickson at like 22 and 19 in their parents' garage in 78. Since then, I think I have found out they were actually 19 and 14 years old. This is actually printed in the United States of America. It just came out October 2020. And so let you see. So a lot of people that are, so I'm very pro King James, if you know me from this channel. So they would be, okay, pro King James. That's why I wouldn't read a book like this, because Evans is not pro King James. You might be shocked at how much evidence you get for the Textus Receptus or for the King James from a book like this. It may really blow your mind, but you can get some great information of what's going on in the world of manuscripts. Just keep turning this here. And so I'll read a little bit off the back flyleaf. Jesus in the Manuscripts introduces readers to the diversity, complexity of the ancient literature that records the words and deeds of Jesus, or at least purports to record them. I'll let you be looking through what's going on here. This diverse literature includes the familiar Gospels of the New Testament, the much less familiar literature of the rabbis and of the Quran, and the extra-canonical narratives and brief snippets of materials found in fragments and inscriptions. I feel like I just need to read you the next paragraph as well. It's very informative. In this significant book, well-known scholar and professor Craig Evans critically analyzes important texts and quotations in their original languages and engages a current scholarly discussion, exploring important questions such as those surrounding the relationship between the Gospel of Thomas and the New Testament Gospels, the authenticity of secret Mark and the Gospel of Jesus' wife, how long the autographs of New Testament writings remained available for copying and studying. So, I mean, this is just phenomenal stuff. And so, let's see, it actually goes into how many pages? This is about 650 pages. Now, I wanted to show you as well, at the very back, I found this fascinating already at this point to this book, of all the illustrations at the back. I mean, it is, and I think the book is almost kind of unusual in that respect, having all of this like a little portable museum in your hand. And it was a pretty good price from Christian book distributors. That's where I got this from, Christian book distributors. And so just looking forward to having this in my reference library like I do Bart Ehrman, which I know a lot of you hate, and at least his writings, you don't hate the person. Metzger, Comfort, Holland, in those genres. Now, he would probably be more conservative than most of the people I just mentioned right there. But, I mean, this is just all good. 1519, 1522, the Desiderius Erasmus, the Tesorial letter of Herculaneum. So, I mean, that's just incredible. Herculaneum, Papyri, Oxyrhynchus finds, Codex Bezae. I mean, just look at all of the references in the back of the deuterocanonical books and pseudepigraphal books, besides the Gospels. So he's done obviously a lot of research in this. He and Craig Keener, man, can they churn out books. Hendrickson Academic. You know, the an acronym for that, it would be, acronym for that would be HA. But then it be that as it may, I don't think that means anything. Comments on Clement's letter in secret, Mark. You know, if there was enough lifetimes, if I had like a bunch of lifetimes, I'd love to just sit and read this book. This is kind of like in my wheelhouse. I love to read stuff like this. I don't know that there's enough lifetimes. I'm 54, pastoring a couple of churches, teaching at IBC, and trying to write some books, do these videos, trying to just minister, share, pray, be a prayer warrior, want to win the world for Jesus. Good book. Want to make you aware of it. Jesus in the Manuscript, Craig Evans. God bless you. Talk with you later in Jesus' name.